In this video, I will be going over some ways to checkmate. Starting off, we have the back rank checkmate, and the idea is to get the opponent's king pinned to one of the edges of the board. But this usually happens on the back rank because that's where the opponent's king starts. This can be done with a queen or a rook on the back, and the idea is so that the king cannot move up and it will be a checkmate. So here we have rook to e8, which is going to be checkmate because the king can't go to a7 because of the bishop, and it can't go to b7 or c7 because of the black pawns there. And c8 and a8 are both covered by the white rook on e8. Next, we have the Anastasia's mate, which is sort of an extension of back rank checkmate. It starts off in this example with knight d7 check, which will cover b6 and b8. The idea behind covering these two squares is going to become relevant soon. So king a8, the only move. And now white can sacrifice their queen, forcing black to play king to a7. And this is going to be a back rank checkmate, but on the side of the board because b7 is covered by the pawn, and again, b8 and b6 are both covered by the knight. Next up, we have battery checkmate sort of thing. Okay, so here it's queen to h7, which is going to be checkmate because the queen is protected by the bishop and the king has nowhere to go. This idea is not always with a battery. It could be with, for example, a knight defending the queen. And it can also be with the queen being on g7 checkmating. It doesn't always have to be on h7. And lastly, we have the smother's mate. And we call it that because the king is smothered or can't really breathe much and usually blocked in by their own pieces. This is just one example of a smother's mate using the knight. And it goes knight to f7 and checkmate because the black king is trapped by their own pieces. I hope you learned some new ways to checkmate in this video.